It's the NBA on Hey, Dave.
Good evening to you, Kevin.
I love his personality. That was a great story, Dave. Thank you.
Here we go.
And it's the Mavericks to start out. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward.
Doncic showing you his smarts there because he really sized up the situation and took advantage of what the defense gave him.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Passes it to O'Neal. Shot clock at 5. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Nice to see Bogdanovich get shots to go right before the buzzer sounds. Always a big confidence builder.
Brunson against Mitchell. Now here's Doncic, guarded closely. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Conley finds Mitchell. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Now here's Bullock. Back to Doncic. To the inside. To the paint. Here's Finney Smith. A shot off that time. And Utah the other way now. Now Conley. A three-pointer off the mark. And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career, it had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
Now Conley, after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Conley gets the bucket.
And a little contact on the shot, but Conley with the laser focus on the finish.
Powell sets a screen for Doncic. Fires for 3. Utah with the rebound. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. They get it back. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Utah Jazz. Leading by 5.
2 minutes remaining in the
Pulls it up.
2 minutes.
No good off the front iron.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Bullock, good.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
There's 1:40 left to play in the first quarter. Conley surveying the D. Now the pass to Mitchell. Fires from deep. The shot, no good. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Inside, stolen by Conley. Over to the wing. Back to Mitchell. Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Doncic outside. Buries it from three-point range. Doncic has got 7 points in the game.
Offensively, there's nothing Doncic can't do. I mean, consistency with the 3-ball being one of the few things left that he has to refine.
Now, here's Mitchell. Back to Conley. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Bullock with it, over by Conley. There's a screen. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Mitchell outside. And the three ball is good. Mitchell's got his second bucket.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Another three for Dallas.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. It's the...
Ladies and gentlemen, your average dance team. Ladies and gentlemen.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy baskets.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the center, locking down the middle. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. Watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied, and I love that about him, D.A. Thanks. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Not going to go that time. Nice D from Doncic. Mavericks trail by 4. Bullock passes to Doncic. All right, Greg, you're a lefty. You're on the call tonight. Here we are courtside. Who do you think is the best left-handed player currently in the NBA?
Oh, it's the beer. James Harden, Kevin, no question. But Zion's going to be carrying that torch for us lefties going forward. I have no doubt he'll make us proud.
Mitchell outside. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 4 rebounds in this game. Runs in the pass to Doncic. The 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
It's good.
Confidence is not lacking with Bogdanovich, and he shows it on these shots.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Doncic outside. Connects from 3-point range. Doncic has got 13.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Conley with it. He has 7. Here's Mitchell driving the lane. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
Finney Smith. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Conley. Conley's got assist number 5 here tonight. Powell with a screen on Conley. And it's Doncic missing.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. It was maybe a step out of his range.
Nailed from 3-point land. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 10 now for the Jazz. Doncic feeling it out. Powell sets a screen for Doncic to end the run. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
That one goes in. Powell's got his second basket.
And that's how they're going to trim this lead. Play tough D, force some turnovers, and then push it in transition.
Doncic against Conley. 44 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Drops in the tray.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Team foul.
Jazz leading by 11. Outside Conley. He takes it in. Doncic with the block.
Utah.
You know, he's not super fast, but the reflexes of Doncic are quick. He's able to jump on the shot and take it away. That's just instinct and understanding how to play.
Doncic against Conley. And here is Doncic. Over Conley. And with that shot, the Jazz leaders get down to 9 in the bucket from Doncic.
You know, Luka's one of those players where the mid-range shot is really a weapon for him, not just an afterthought. I mean, he just lights out from that distance.
And so it's the Utah Jazz ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll... We've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Marjanovic is out there with Davis Bertans. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Green, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Out to the right wing. Pass to Bertans. Over Hernan Gomez. Bertans can't get it to go.
Tough miss, especially since the defense wasn't that strong. I mean, he needs to cash in from there.
First team foul.
Jazz leading by 9. Alexander Walker passes to Clarkson. He dishes it to Whiteside. Shoots over Marjanovic. Gay kicks to Hernan Gomez. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Misses the 3. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Pertinis. Rebounded by the Jazz. Clarkson goes in, and that one is hammered home.
Large guard loves to drive it, and somebody on defense needs to rotate in front of Clarkson if you're going to stop him.
Dinwiddie, the bounce pass. Clarkson against Hardaway. A stupendous finish in traffic. Hardaway has got his first points of the game.
Hardaway Jr. proving he can get it done even under pressure. Excellent confidence.
Pass to Whiteside. Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Shoots the 3. The rebound by Marjanovic. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Over in the corner, Green wants to get it back to Whiteside and does. Here's Dinwiddie. They get it again. Here's Marjanovic over Whiteside, and Whiteside sends it back.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
Here's Hardaway, another shot.
And they're not creating as many open looks now as they did in the first half. They've got to get sharper at the offensive end if they hope to bounce back in this game.
A beautiful reverse layup. Hernan Gomez has got the lead up to 11 now for Utah.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. To the middle. Knocked loose. Here's the break. Nobody near Gay. Nails the open triple off the fast break.
Really hard to know how to defend Gay. I mean, he's lethal from mid-range and has the ability to knock down three-pointers.
There's the pass to Marjanovic. Dallas moving it around. Marjanovic, a screen on Hernan Gomez. It's a hand on it. It's good on the putback. Marjanovic has got his first bucket of the night.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
Hernan Gomez in the corner. 1:06 left to play in the third. Mavericks trail by 12. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Shots good by Green.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Clarkson outside. Driving in. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Elevating like a rocket booster. Clarkson likes to get into the paint and finish at the rim.
Dinwiddie right side. Pass to Marjanovic. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Pass to Hernan Gomez. A three-pointer, no good.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Finney Smith. Now, here's Clarkson. Here's Hernan Gomez. Back to Clarkson. And so it's the Utah Jazz holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Taking a look at the Jazz. They've got Jordan Clarkson. Rudy Gay is out there with Whiteside. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the power forward position. There's the drive. Here's Whiteside. And the jam by Whiteside.
And the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
Doncic way outside. A rebound by the Jazz. They've led by as many as 14 points.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Doncic outside. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
From deep, Hernan Gomez. And the Jazz, another three.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. And here's Hernan Gomez outside. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Powell's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
So Utah ends up going with the new group.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D chills.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Conley against Doncic. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Doncic against Conley. Now, here's Doncic. Tight defense on him. Gobert with the block. To the inside. Finney Smith. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
The drive by Mitchell. And he goes right over Dwight Powell and slams it down.
Donovan Mitchell.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge. And if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Utah leading by 10. A 3-ball. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Conley against Doncic. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Assist goes to
9 points for Mike Conley.
Nice look there from Bogdanovich, the shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
Conley against Doncic. Back to Powell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first.
One of the things I really like about Dwight Powell is that he doesn't play outside of himself. He plays to his strengths.
Both shots good from the stripe. 1:02 left in the fourth quarter. Over in the corner, Doncic. For 3. O'Neal with the rebound. The Jazz have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Jazz.
Starting 5 must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Donovan Mitchell.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
Deflects the pass and stolen by Bogdanovich. Got a hand on it.
Like seeing Powell flex his muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shots.
A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game. Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
That shot wide open. Doncic has got it back down to single digits for the man.
Boy, from the moment he entered the league, Doncic has been an immediate star, capable of big nights just about any time he's on the court.
From deep 3-point range, Conley's shot is off. And so it's Utah with the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him. David, thank you as always.
We'd like to thank you
for joining us. That'll do it.
Doris, a great collection of guard talent on the floor here. Both these teams driven by their backcourt play.
Boy, BA, a lot of pace, a lot of skill out there in the respective backcourts. This game probably will be won or lost based on the perimeter play.
So here's Dallas's starting group. They've got Reggie Bullock, Dwight Powell out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Brunson in at the shooting guard position.
Don't let DeAndre Ayton get comfortable. This guy is a problem on the interior.
Here's Doncic following the score by Phoenix.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Here we go, one-on-one. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges, so willing to give it up to an open guy.
Powell, a screen on Paul. From deep, here's Doncic. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Paul. Back to Booker. There's the triple. That one doesn't drop.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And Grant, after a training camp invite back in 2016, undrafted rookie Dorian Finney-Smith making the Mavs roster. It was a big deal. They saw a 3-and-D potential in this young guy.
Well, the effort and tenacity have been there from the beginning. And now the shot is coming along too.
Pass to Ayton. Another shot. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
What a fantastic offensive rebounder. Ayton's so good at using his physical advantages.
Here's Doncic into the lane. And Booker pulls it down. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Ayton draws the double. Puts up a 3. And it's Devin Booker with the 3.
In this situation, Devin Booker on the catch will never hesitate.
Doncic against Paul. Buries it down low. Doncic has got 7 points in the game. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Paul against Doncic. From deep, Johnson. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. He's got 5.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
And it's Doncic missing. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from three-point land so far. Ball stolen. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. It's Bullock on the wing. Outside Brunson. Doncic outside. And there's the screen. That one is off. And Phoenix the other way now. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
The Suns leading. And here's Paul. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Ayton. The kick out to Paul. Inside. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
Doncic, a screen on Booker. Doncic outside. Back to Brunson. Pass to Doncic. 5 to shoot. Here's the pick. From deep three-point range. Again, Doncic missing.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Doncic. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. The Suns have gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. And the shot's good. Johnson's got 7 points.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Wow, they've come out strong, control the pace, assert their will. Nice. Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get live.
And he's always been a coach on the floor. Crispy.
Anything, whether it's...
And CP3 never shy, Grant.
Never shy indeed. Always holding himself and his teammates accountable.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the defense to collapse. That could free up shooters going forward.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
So the Mavericks 5 right now. They've got Luka Doncic. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Dwight Powell. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Bullock in at the 3. Here's Bullock. Three-pointer, no good. And it's Phoenix's ball. From deep, Johnson. The shot, no good. Pass to Bullock. Back to Brunson. Doncic outside. From downtown. Rebounded by Johnson. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith. Well, Grant, does it seem like teams are carrying fewer specialists than they used to?
You know, B.A., I actually think there's more specialists. I mean, think about it. You have certain players who can do everything, who are versatile, who can carry a team. But then you surround them and complement them with guys who can knock down open jump shots. So I actually think you have more specialists, a lot of them being shooters who can space the floor for their ball club.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Ayton finds Booker. 4 on the clock. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Doncic against Paul. Right side, Finney-Smith. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Chris Paul. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 12. He drops it from range.
Three-point field goal.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Here's Paul. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Bridges outside. Just 5 on the clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. The 3 counted from distance. Bridges has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league? Growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
Paul against Doncic.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Pass to Booker. Beyond the arc. The Mavericks pull it in.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, from starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced. and we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident.
That they are, Allie. Thanks. The Suns have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. From behind the arc. And that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Booker against Brunson. Doncic on the wing. On the take. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. They'll try to make it a 3-point play.
At the line for the Mavericks.
Well, watching Luka Doncic, you see someone who has got extraordinary feel for the game of basketball. Knows when to score it, knows when to pass it. His vision and his big-time shot making are all incredible.
Paul against Doncic. Booker for 3. That shot off the mark. And it's Dallas the other way. Doncic outside. Pass to Bullock. Back to Doncic. Now Brunson. Powell passes to Brunson. Into the lane. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Stolen by Ayton. To the middle. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience. Great contest by the defender. That's a dunk you got to put down in his face.
And so it's Phoenix with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their defense. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
They've got Landry Shamet, Torrey Craig out there with Jake Crowder. Then there's JaVale McGee, and it's Holiday in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Crowder, that's good.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Dallas has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Pass to Marjanovic. Right side, Bertans. Dinwiddie against Holiday. Now here's Dinwiddie. Defense right on him. Good on the shot. Dinwiddie's got his first points of the night.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there. There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Left side, Hardaway. Down low. Here's Marjanovic. Doesn't go for him. And Phoenix will come the other way.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Shamet into the lane. Tries to keep it alive. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. And for Dallas, they're shooting 41% in this game. Dinwiddie against Holiday. The ball's knocked loose. Green, the pass to Dinwiddie. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Phoenix has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game.
Guys, just so great to see Spencer Dinwiddie back between the lines and competing. Remember, an ACL cost him all but 3 games last year, and that was coming off a breakout season.
McGee with it. He's picked up by Hardaway. Outside Craig. Pass to Holiday. On the break. Here's Green. Crowder grabs the miss. A second-round pick in 2014. Dinwiddie has certainly exceeded expectations, Doris.
Oh, no doubt. He's really increased his range. This guy can hit big shots, whether it's coming off the catch or off the bounce. He's able to make plays for others. And this guy has one of the best assist-to-turnover ratios in the league.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. For Dallas, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. They set the pick to the inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Make no mistake, guys, the playmaking ability of Luka Doncic is special. Even at a young age, this guy can pick apart a defense.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
The Suns have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Inside, here's Ayton. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 4 assists now tonight.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Doncic passes to Powell. Here's Bullock. Doncic outside. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
He pushed a little too hard there trying to close the gap. And yes, he paid the price.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Doncic against Paul. And he drives in. Down low. Ayton. And he drains him. A solid 5 for 6 now.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Dallas has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Powell, a screen on Paul. Doncic passes to Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Now, Powell, a terrific option in the pick and roll, knows to slash and finish.
Paul against Doncic. Pass to Booker. There's the triple. And the Suns get another 3.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And here's Doncic outside. He can't hit that time. So Phoenix will take it the other way.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Hard work pays off for Luka in that instance. How about that on the defensive end? Send it back, Luka.
Here's Powell. Doncic left side. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
And here's Doncic outside. Another miss by Doncic. Paul drives in, and he's going for the oop here. Left side Johnson. That's tipped. And the whistle blows on a backboard violation. Went over and back. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation.
I think that's going to stick with them for a while. Huge mistake at a critical juncture in the game.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
And so it's Phoenix leading by 17 at the end of the period. How about the way they've attacked the paint?
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just a selfless decision from your 2 guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court right now for the Mavericks, Jalen Brunson is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Bullock in at the 3. Here's Ayton. Shoots over Powell. The kick out to Paul. He He hits the back iron and sinks it. Paul's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, Paul can be consistent from that part of the floor. Defenses should know you can't allow his mid-range game to start cooking.
Doncic passes to Powell. Pulls it from the top of the key. And it's Doncic missing.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy. It's tough to get open in this league. And when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
To the paint. Stolen by Bridges. Fast break. Here we go. He's all alone. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling. And as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Paul against Doncic.
You can see Luka Doncic has the body, the handle, the footwork, and the savvy to draw fouls. That is nicely done.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
The fantastic passing we saw from them in the first half carried right over into the second half, too.
Now, the other thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint. Plenty of their points coming from close range.
Paul passes to Bridges. Pass to Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Doncic against Paul. Now here's Doncic. Tightly guarded. Rebounded by Johnson. Phoenix has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. And it's stolen by Finney Smith. And now the Mavs on the run. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his third foul so far.
Second team foul.
Paul against Doncic. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Paul against Doncic. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Paul with it. Now Doncic defending. Clock at 4. Booker, good.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And Doncic puts up a deep 3. Another miss by Doncic. For Phoenix, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Outside Paul. Pass to Johnson. It's Booker on the wing. To the middle. The kick out to Paul. No good on the triple. Got a piece of it. The Mavericks have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Suns.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for DeAndre Ayton.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Boy, Powell is proving to be a handful inside. Does a good job utilizing his long arms to get the call.
And he's good on the second.
They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would have loved to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead even more.
Doncic against Paul. To the inside. Outside for Booker. to the wing on the left. That's good from Paul on the assist from Booker. And the Suns lead by 21.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every...
Yes, he is an intimidating factor for sure. David, thanks. So Phoenix will get the first possession. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Paul outside, just 5 to shoot. Gobert with the block.
A sensational defender. You have to know when Gobert is in the area.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Well, he wasn't a Burger Chain All-American or a one-and-done college star, but Donovan Mitchell's rapid emergence in the NBA has caught many by surprise.
You know, GA, the first rookie ever to lead a playoff team in scoring. He was handed the keys right away, but he's not satisfied. He still wants more.
Paul passes to Johnson. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Paul against Conley. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Here's Gobert. Bridges with the board.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Ayton. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Here's Conley. Mitchell outside. From the arc. Up again. And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
The long reach of Rudy Gobert really comes in handy when he's patrolling the offensive glass.
And it's Paul penetrating. Kicks it out to Booker. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Paul finds Johnson to the left side wing. Shot clock at 6. Paul against Conley.
And the defensive chops of Gobert just knows how to hold down the fort for his team.
Bogdanovich wide open. Hands it from downtown.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Suns have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Paul passes to Ayton. Stolen by Michael Conley. And stolen by Ayton. Here's Booker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Such an active shooter. Love how Booker gets defenders to try and be physical with him.
Both free throws good from Booker.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
And here is Conley. Mitchell left side. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Gobert. Rebound by the Suns. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And here's Booker from the arc. Rebound by Mitchell.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Outside Conley. Feeds to Gobert. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
1:37 left to play here in the first. And Booker kicks to Paul. Driving in. Pass to Ayton. Uncovered. That shot no good. So Utah will take it the other way. O'Neal from long range. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Paul against Conley. Passes it to Booker. And here is Ayton. It's stolen by Gobert. And it's Conley penetrating. Pass to Gobert. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. 5 to shoot. Conley dishes to Bogdanovich, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. Ball against Conley. Here's Ayton. Gobert with the block. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. .29 seconds left in the first quarter. Ball passes to Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Ball against Conley. Six to shoot. Mitchell outside. Gobert trying to get open. The shot by Mitchell, no good. And so it's Utah bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And don't go away.
And your Jazz Dancers. All right.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2-guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. That's the group right now for Utah.
And you look at Mike Conley's game, just a steady floor general and deadly accurate as a shooter.
And Greg, I'm not sure he gets enough credit for how he competes on the defensive side. At 6'1", he's given up size on a nightly basis, but he won't let you pick on him. He gets after you.
Bridges outside. It's stolen by Gobert. No one near Conley as he lets it go. And it's Bogdanovich on the foul. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 14 now for Utah. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Utah Jazz.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Conley scanning the floor. Mitchell outside. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And it's Paul penetrating. Kicks it out to Booker. Bangs home the trifecta. Booker's got 5 points now this quarter.
Here in the second quarter, he's looking much more comfortable with his offense.
And it's Johnson with the jam.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Ball's knocked loose. Paul with the steal. Booker finds Ayton. Johnson outside. Booker in the corner. Back to Johnson. Good ball movement here by the Suns. That cuts the lead to single digits. Ayton's got 6. And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 12 points for him.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Bridges against O'Neal. Bridges passes to Ayton. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That'll be his second foul of the game.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
A minute 50 left in the first half of the game. Booker with a deep three.
You need strength, you need length, you need a strong frame and quick feet. Donovan Mitchell has all of that. That's why he could be one of the best stoppers in this game.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
It's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Suns on defense. 11-point game. The drive by Mitchell. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Hard to stop Gobert on the dunk. His length gives him a clear path to the rim.
Paul passes to Ayton. It's stolen by Gobert. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. It's stolen by Gobert. Down low. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Launches a 3. Can't hit that one. Now the Suns take it the other way. To the paint. Stolen by Conley. And now Utah. Fast break. Utah shooting their first free throws of this.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with. And one thing I love about Royce O'Neal is how decisive he is with the ball. When he catches, it's a quick decision, shoot, drive, or swing it.
And I also love how he attacks closeouts. Sometimes he's in motion, GA, before the pass even hits his hands. And once his feet are in the paint, he's an underrated decision maker.
Booker with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bridges kicks to Ayton. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Utah leading by 14. Now Conley. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Mitchell outside. The Jazz with another miss. And it's Paul penetrating. Misses from short range. It's tipped and stolen by Ayton. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Utah. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. Okay, David, much appreciated. After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. I'm Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. We've got Jay Crowder. He's out there with Torrey Craig. Landry Shamet is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Holiday in at the point. The pass to Hernan Gomez. And the 3 off target. Suns trail by 14. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. Here's Alexander Walker. Here's Clarkson. And he banks in the layup. Clarkson's got his second basket of the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Driving to the basket. And stolen by Whiteside. Stolen by Holiday. Deflects the pass. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Just 5 to shoot. He takes it in. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. It's deflected. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday. Here's Alexander Walker. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Right wing. McGee against Hernan Gomez. Clock at 6. Whiteside kicks to Clarkson. Rebound by the Suns. And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now here is Holiday. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. To the wing right side. Here's Alexander Walker. The Jazz again can't hit it. Suns trail by 16. To the inside. Here's McGee. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Clarkson outside. And there's the drive. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And guys, you don't think this fella can do some major damage if he gets an opening to the rim.
GA, they just learned that lesson the hard way. They better put a little bit more effort into their D the next time down.
The defense has to feel real embarrassed right now. They totally got schooled on that highlight reel play.
Passed again. Jacks up a 3. Jay Crowder with the rebound. Suns trail by 13. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. McGee, the pass to Craig. Kicks to Crowder. Craig against Gay. That shot missing. And Utah the other way now. At one point, they led by 16. For the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Gay's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Doing his part to help stretch the defense. Gay looking confident from range.
Passes to Shamet. He kicks it to Crowder. To the middle. Here's McGee. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. 43 seconds left in the third. Conley's shot is off. Suns trail by 16. Holiday with it. Gobert with the block. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Holiday looking for an opening. 6 on the shot clock. It's Crowder on the wing. And the Suns get it back. And McGee kicks to Craig. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Holiday. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovic.
All the officials are all over that one.
Shooting for Phoenix.
Both free throws good from Holiday. Here is Conley. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Mitchell. Fires the 3. No good that time. And so it's Utah with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've had active hands and have forced a...
Your Jazz Dancers.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Donovan out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the three. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Olden.
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. He is not happy with the turnovers. He said, we have got to get some shots. It's as simple as that, guys. Play smart and value the basketball. We'll see if the message sunk in, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Ball against Conley. Mitchell outside. Shot clock at 6. Driving the lane, and then Mitchell at the dunk.
I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong.
And here is Paul. Inside, here's Ayton. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
And there's the pass to O'Neal. And there's the feed to Gobert. Buries it down low. And the Jazz lead by 16.
Inside, Gobert is a nightmare. With his height, it's tough to create good coverage.
And it's Paul penetrating. And no good that time. Gobert with the defensive effort. Jazz shooting at 50% in a decent group. Going inside, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And one thing about Donovan Mitchell, Steve, he is always learning, always evolving.
Yes, he is, Kevin. Devours film, seeks advice from other star players, and he's not afraid to get out of his comfort zone. He has ambition for greatness.
Paul passes to Booker. From past the arc, drills the three-pointer.
And he's got plenty of range and the confidence to match. Booker believes he's going to hit every 3 he takes.
From deep. Rebound by the Suns. Pass to Bridges. Stolen by Michael Conley. They're running up the floor and taken away by Johnson. Feeds it to Ayton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, so much hype around Ayton. Has that rare combination of NBA-ready body, productivity, and upside.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Now Mitchell. From deep three-point range. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Johnson, the pass to Ayton. Back to Johnson. Bridges outside. Ayton sets the pick for Bridges. Makes it off the glass. Bridges got his first points of the night.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. Jazz working now with the fresh shot clock. Johnson over to help. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
That's a 3-second violation. Phoenix ball.
Suns trail by 12. Passes it to Paul. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Bridges inside. Guarded by O'Neal. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And the intelligence. Love watching Booker operate in these situations. His decision-making has really improved over the years.
Conley dishes to Mitchell. Back to Conley. To the wing on the left. There's O'Neal with the 3. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 6 assists now in the game. Phoenix has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. ball, looking around. Booker in the corner. There's the triple. Another three for Phoenix.
He has really made an impact from beyond today. That's another triple.
Just think where they'd be without all the work he's done from the three-point line today.
Over to the left wing. And stolen by Booker. To the inside. Knocked away. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Gobert the pass to Connor. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Jazz.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Rudy Gobert.
He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
Oh, he launched that one from way outside. And the Jazz lead by 15.
Didn't doubt himself even from way back. Bogdanovich with the smooth release.
Here's Booker. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
From deep. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap.
Well, we see it almost every night, Clark. Another great backcourt matchup.
Well, B.A., this league is so stacked with tremendous guards. I mean, all-star caliber guards all over the league, and it really creates a situation where being able to choose guards for the all-star game is just virtually impossible to not leave somebody off that's deserving.
So here's Dallas's starting group. Reggie Bullock is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Brunson in at the 2. Now here's Mitchell over Brunson. Up again. It's good on the putback.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Finney-Smith up top, defended by Bogdanovich. Puts it up. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain. You know, for all his skill, and he's got plenty of it, one thing that people don't realize about Doncic is just how strong he is. And he's still uber young. With time, his frame will only get more imposing, and that's bad news for the rest of the league.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Hey, and at 6'7", 230 pounds, Luka Doncic has the physical tools to attack the paint.
And because he's got that body and those skills, he doesn't shy away from contact, B.A. If anything, he knows exactly how to use that size and strength to his advantage.
Now here's Doncic. Dallas again missing. Over to the left wing from deep, Conley. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Woo, I love it.
And here's Doncic outside. Connects from downtown.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Conley. Outside Mitchell from outside the arc. The offensive rebound. Bogdanovich no good. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 4 to start. Bogdanovich against Doncic. Got a piece of it.
Wow, I mean, we don't normally see a rejection from Bogdanovich. I mean, the effort was great and the shot block was a surprise.
Now here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hang it up there like that.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Here's Brunson. 6-point game. Doncic passes to Powell. The kick out to Brunson. Clock at 6. Doncic outside. Here's Powell. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
Here's Mitchell. Outside Conley. Outside Mitchell. There's the drive. And Mitchell with the slam.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
Now Doncic. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency. And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Brunson with it. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Boy, there's a subtle but real physicality and aggressiveness to Doncic's approach to the game, and that's part of his greatness.
Now here's Conley. Outside Mitchell. 4-3. Gobert controls the rebound and the putback.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Here's Doncic. 5 points in the game. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Bullock. Doncic outside.
Yeah, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Utah on D. 9-point game.
A sloppy pass. Have to be more precise than that.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Already 6 of their points coming off second chances. Pretty impressive.
Doncic outside. Three-pointer. O'Neal pulls it in. To the left side wing. Conley, he's open. And the Jazz tack on 2 more.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Jazz out in front. They lead by 13. And we'll get the second.
Your Jazz dancer. All right.
And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
It doesn't look like they'll be giving up on any plays tonight either. Their offensive rebounding's been impressive so far.
On the court right now for Dallas. Luka Doncic is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Reggie Bullock. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Powell in at the center position. Conley against Doncic. Pass to Mitchell. Fires for 3. And no good. And it's Dallas the other way.
And one thing that talent evaluators wondered about with Doncic coming in, was he quick enough to play point guard? And in case you're wondering how that worked out, the answer is yes, in bold capital letters.
Back to Conley.
Mavericks foul. Reggie Bullock. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And it's Mitchell penetrating. Just 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. Count it. His 4th bucket in 8 shots. And for the Mavericks scouts, there was never any question. Luka Doncic was born to quarterback an offense, Clark.
Boy, he sees the game 2 frames ahead, B.A. I mean, he's got the ball on the string. He's got great size. I think he's a blend of magic and kid when you think about how he sees the floor. They weren't the quickest either, but like Luka, they got where they wanted to when they needed to.
Gobert passes to Conley. Tries again. Gobert no good.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Bullock's shot is off. Utah has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Mitchell's got 15.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Doncic with it. He's picked up by Conley. Brunson against Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Pass to Doncic. From about 19, and it's good. 2 points. He's got 7. And last season, the NBA expanding eligibility for two-way players. Clark, great to see those who seized the opportunity and secured full NBA contracts.
Yeah, B.A., I could not agree with you more. I mean, it's all about performance, and when guys show they're capable of playing at the highest level, they should have that chance. And I love the flexibility of the rosters, giving hungry, talented players an opportunity to earn their way onto the big league team.
From deep, here's Doncic. Not going to go that time. So Utah will take it the other way. Conley against Doncic. And that one's good from Conley.
Now, this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Doncic left side. Fires in the triple.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Utah's gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Outside Mitchell. Gobert up top. Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. Here's Mitchell over Brunson. Keeps it alive. Controls the rebound and the putback. Bogdanovich has got his first 2 points.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here's Doncic. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Bogdanovich from long range. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 4 assists now tonight. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Brunson from the arc. Back to Doncic. The 3 is up. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got his 4th rebound in this one. The 3 doesn't go that time. And so it's Utah leading by 17 at the end of the period. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. We'll be right back with you shortly. As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Jordan Clarkson is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Juan Hernan-Gomez. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. And it's Gay in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
Hustle plays like that are crucial right now. You have to convert on every turnover you get.
Here's Alexander Walker. On the wing, Clarkson. There's the drive. The Mavericks pull it in. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Marjanovic. Down low. Here's Hardaway. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Far from just a perimeter threat now, Tim Hardaway Jr. is also capable of converting inside.
And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. Rebounded by Bertans. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting a nice 50% for the game. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clarkson.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
Dinwiddie outside. Here's Marjanovic. And it's blocked by Whiteside. Green against Clarkson. Pass to Hernan-Gomez. Here's Alexander Walker. Lets the 3 fly. Knocks it loose.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
It's stolen by Clarkson. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Driving inside. Here's Whiteside. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
And Hassan Whiteside in this deep, he's great at getting inside and finishing with force.
Dinwiddie outside. Can't hit that one. So Utah will take it the other way. Clarkson with the ball. He's picked up by Hardaway. Hernan-Gomez inside. Working on Green. Hernan-Gomez no good. The Mavericks have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Last season, Draymond Green called out what he saw as a double standard. When players ask for trades, they're vilified. But teams can announce they're planning to trade a player and sit him on the bench in the meantime, and then it's taken in stride. Guys, he feels like it's disrespectful.
Well, that's something to consider, Allie. Thanks. Good stuff. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Clarkson. That one a little long. Here's Dallas now. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Outside, Green. From down in the low post, it goes. Green's gotten his first basket of the night.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
A minute and a half left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Whiteside. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. It's stolen by Green. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. And that comes off the assist by Green. Dinwiddie's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Hey, you leave him open, he's going to make the defense pay for that level of disrespect.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Utah has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Outside Mitchell. 58 seconds left in the third. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Doncic outside to the paint. Here's Finney Smith. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more.
I just love the ball move.
And here's Conley. He's got 9. Outside Mitchell. With the drive. And Mitchell with the slam.
We'd love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
Here's the 3. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. On the wing, Mitchell. Brunson defending. The shot. Nails the wide open jumper. And now a 12-point Utah lead.
Intelligent decision by Mitchell, using the pick and roll to break up the defense and get open.
And Doncic puts up a deep 3. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. It's the Jazz up by 12. Don't go anywhere. The final.
All right.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court right now for Dallas. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Dwight Powell. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Reggie Bullock. And it's Doncic in at the 1.
That's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
Inside, here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
And all Powell needs is good positioning inside, and when he does get it, he's throwing it down.
Now here's Conley. Outside Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. Drains the triple. Mitchell's got 27.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
A nice shot by Doncic.
You know, in this day and age, you expect most players to drive it or shoot the 3. Luka utilizing the 15 to 20 foot range here. Good idea.
Here's O'Neal. Pass to Mitchell from deep. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
Doncic outside. From deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
This is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
From deep, Conley. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Doncic with it. And it's Gobert picking him up. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And Powell, with that long body of his, does a nice job going at the defense and forcing them to foul.
And so Powell nails them both. Now Conley. Pass to O'Neal. The kick out to Conley. Launches a 3. Powell pulls it in.
Big rebound on a night where they haven't exactly controlled the glass.
But they're still in this one, fellas. Can they pump it up a notch here in the clutch?
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
Doncic, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
From deep three-point range. The shot by Conley, no good. For Dallas, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the 4th. Doncic with the bucket.
Boy, once Doncic gets on the roll, there aren't many ways to slow him down. Huge night so far.
Dallas now, time running out. Takes it inside. Outside Brunson. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball.
4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Conley with the ball. Right side Mitchell. There's the 3. Some solid defense from Brunson.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Yeah, that one's good. Doncic has got 11 in the second half.
Boy, what balance from Doncic. I mean, he never seems to get rattled, even when he attracts contact on the way to score. Maintains his poise in those situations extremely well for a young player.
And it's Mitchell penetrating, and that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Dorian, Finney.
That free throw is good for Mitchell.
Selected 13th overall in the 2017 draft, Donovan Mitchell made an immediate impact for Utah as a rookie, leading the Jazz to a first-round upset of OKC in the playoffs.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Conley against Doncic. Now here's Conley. He's closely guarded. To the left wing. And here's Gobert from the arc. They get it back. Bogdanovich finds Gobert. Outside Bogdanovich.
Mavericks foul. Dorian Finney-Smith. That's his 2nd personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And, you know, Bogdanovich played for 10 years in Europe before coming to the NBA. Just now coming into his prime, but he's got a lot of pro experience.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Jazz. So we see the Jazz get the win here. A clean win, and one where they...
next. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Now, here's Bridges. Johnson finds Booker. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Ball against Doncic. Powell with a screen on Paul. Here's Doncic. And the rejection by Ayton. Bullock passes to Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. Over Paul. Rebound by Johnson.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide-open jumper. Just unable to do so.
No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons.
Here's Doncic. Following the basket by Chris Paul. Gets a nice look. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Paul kicks to Booker. Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. And here's Booker from the arc. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Want to be an all-star guard like Devin Booker? You might want to start hitting your share of triples.
Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Here's Booker following the score by Dallas. Into the lane, and the dunk by Booker.
And athletic play right there. Devin Booker on the inside.
Mavericks trail by 5. And here is Doncic. Powell with a screen on Paul. Here's Doncic. And here's Bullock from the arc. Bangs home the trifecta.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Suns have gone 4-4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here.
2 minutes.
Paul outside.
2 minutes.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That's his.
Look, they're not going to play a perfect game, but so far they are 5 of 5, and the D has to be concerned.
The Suns shooting their first free throw of the night.
And Chris Paul still a great defender. Fantastic position.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. And from the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
Passes it to Booker. And Johnson now top of the key. Bridges inside. He's guarded by Bullock. Offensive rebound. Johnson kicks to Bridges. On the wing, Booker. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Booker's got 7.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Doncic outside. Takes it inside. That will not drop. Still looking for his groove. He's 1 of 6 so far from the floor.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Here's Paul. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. 6 points for him.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Brunson the bounce pass. Doncic feeling it out. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Ayton's got his second bucket tonight.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add two ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
A fearless competitor. When Doncic is driving inside, he just embraces the contact on the way up.
He hits both from the stripe. Paul with the ball. And so it's the Phoenix Suns holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Right back after this break.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor for the Suns. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the three, the small forward. Now here's Ayton. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Mavericks trail by 10. Now Doncic looking to get back on track here. Yep, that one goes. Doncic has got 6.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
Paul passes to Johnson. Paul against Doncic. Paul dishes to Booker. That 3 off the mark. The Mavericks shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Powell sets a screen for Doncic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal.
And Brent, the wrinkle added to the playoff format for 2021. The play-in tournament really became a hot button issue last season.
Yeah, it felt like you either were going to love it or you weren't going to like it at all. And I think a lot of people really enjoyed the fact that the last month of the season provided games that had something at stake. And that positioning to get into the 10th slot with an opportunity to get into the playoffs drew the attention of NBA fans and players to keep competing until the very end of the season to take that shot at getting into the postseason. So I really like it.
Doncic and the rejection by Ayton.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And stolen by Ayton. The numbers in their favor. A finish, and Ayton throws it down.
And Ayton just up over the top at his size to throw that one down. Big question mark was Ayton, and could he anchor a defense? He's answered those.
And the rejection by Ayton. Here's Johnson, and the slam dunk by Johnson.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Now here's Brunson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And the pass to Doncic. 5 on the clock. Buries the long-range jumper. Well, Brent, you said it. Defense now is strength of what Ayton brings to the table.
Well, that was the point he had to prove, Kevin. As a big guy, what could he do? Every night, you know, if you're not getting the ball, down on the inside defensively on the interior, how can I impact the game? He's been patient with it. He's learned it. And now he's embraced the fact that he can make that kind of contribution.
Mavericks trail by 7. Powell with a screen on Paul. To the paint. Out to Doncic. And he drives in, lays it up, and banks it in. And 11 points for Luka Doncic.
And I love how Doncic reads the floor, varies his pace, and uses every trick of the bag to get where he wants to go.
Now here's Paul. 6 points for him. No good from Booker.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And it's Doncic missing.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Bridges inside. Powell's there. Bridges kicks to Ayton. Booker outside. Phoenix needs to get off his shot. Powell with the steal. And it's the Mavericks on the break. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Doncic with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile One block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Bridges passes to Johnson, and Johnson with the stuff.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball, following the score by Phoenix. Doncic outside. Buries it from three-point range. Doncic has got 10 points in the quarter.
And it doesn't matter if Luka is working on or off the ball. You have to stay connected to him defensively.
Back to Paul. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. He gets it up. That shot misses. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Suns on top, up by 4. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
They've got Marjanovic. Now there's Bertans out there with Green. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They've led by as much as 10. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Marjanovic.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
6 to shoot with the drive.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Dinwiddie attacking. Rebound by JaVale McGee.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Suns leading by 6. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Holiday finds Crowder in the corner. Shamet with it.
Well, the instincts on defense on full display there. It was a gamble for sure, but it paid off big time in the form of a steal.
Suns have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. To the middle. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And already at such a young age, Landry Shamet considered one of those critical role pieces for a very good team. Sky's still the limit for where he can get to.
And Dallas going with a whole new group out there.
Give them a hand, fans. Your Mavericks dance team.
Mavericks trail by 9. Doncic outside. Here he goes. Powell controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Craig. Back to Holiday. Takes a three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Holiday's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That was pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's Doncic. And another shot. Finney Smith passes to Doncic. No good. Shot missing. Good work defensively by Crowder. This one for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Bullock. There's the 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Bullock's got 6.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Shamet finds Holiday. Driving inside. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah. His teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide-open man.
Pass to Shamet. Lets it go with the 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Brunson kicks to Doncic. Powell with a screen on Holiday. Doncic dishes to Powell. McGee with the block. They retain possession. Here's Bullock. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And the shot is long.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
McGee is screen on Powell. McGee the pass to Craig. And a miss there on the triple. The pass to Finney Smith. He kicks to Bullock. Brunson with it. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Doncic, no good.
A bit shocking that he has not registered one made field goal in the quarter, guys.
Good ball movement here by the Suns. Craig passes to Crowder. Now McGee. Right side Holiday. They shoot again. Pass to Shamet. Holiday with it. He's picked up by Doncic. And finally they hit one. And the Suns lead by 11.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Powell, the pass to Finney Smith. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Suns lead by 11. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And the Mavericks call time here.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now, or we're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Devin?
Thank you, David. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. And here's Johnson outside. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 4 assists in the game.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second.
And the dunk by Doncic.
Slammed down by Doncic, a monster in the backcourt at 6'7".
Bridges finds 8. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Doncic. And he uses the glass on the layup. Doncic has got 7 points here in this quarter.
The defense tried, but Doncic gets through. Luka able to put a smooth release on the shot despite the contact.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Paul outside. Down low. Here's Ayton. The Mavericks pull it in. To the right side. Bullet kicks to Finney Smith. Here's Doncic. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Johnson dishes to Paul. Kicks it out to Johnson. Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
He really gets up there. I mean, Devin Booker will surprise you and throw it down.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Here's Doncic. That one, no good. Some solid defense from Ayton. Paul passes to Johnson. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 5 assists tonight.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
Pass to Doncic. That one doesn't drop. The Suns go the other way with it. Bridges, no one around him. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Bridges confident right now, and I like to see him just be quick with those kind of decisions.
Brunson scanning the floor. And here's Doncic from the arc. Good on the triple. Doncic has got a pair of 3s here in the fourth quarter for Dallas. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Paul against Doncic.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Paul outside. Johnson for 3. Paul kicks to Ayton. Doncic with the steal. Here we go, 1-on-1. Over to the wing. Booker against Brunson. Passes it to Doncic. Shot clock at 5. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Yeah, energy is good, but not smart there trying to go through somebody on that play.
Paul with the bucket.
Just got that ball on a string and uses that change of pace so effective. Chris Paul getting wherever he wants to go now.
And here's Doncic from the arc. And it's Ayton with the rebound. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Suns. It's a 13-point game.
That's his first personal foul.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Suns.
When they've had a chance to attack the basket at any point in this game, they've taken advantage.
Another thing they've done well tonight is to share the basketball. So many of their buckets have just been off crisp offensive sets, setting up their shooters.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Suns.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Look, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for DeAndre Ayton.
He came out and let everyone know that points would be hard to come by with the way he swatted away shots and protected the rim.
Now here's Paul. Booker up top. 26 seconds left in the game. Johnson surveying the floor. 4 on the clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Doncic against Paul. Now the pass to Bullock. Back to Doncic. From deep three-point range, no good. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one to come into an opponent's building and
matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate at the painted area.
So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the three, the small forward. Here's Booker, and Booker with the jam.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
Outside Conley. Paul with the double to the paint. Here's O'Neal. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Outside for Booker. Pass to Paul. Johnson a screen on Conley. Paul into the lane. Now Aiden. For three, Booker. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And Conley with the three.
This guy has got such a smooth handle that the pull-up game is always in play. Boy, in recent years, Mike Conley taking more shots from long range, but make no mistake, this guy able to score at every single level. I know he wants to answer the three that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
Now here's Paul. The kick out to Johnson. To the right side. Aiden inside. Defended by Gobert. He gets it in there. And Doris, you look at the shooting numbers for Conley. He can hurt you from deep and everywhere in between.
Well, it's easy to, quote, get to your spot when you have so many spots on the floor. At the same time, I feel like Conley does such a great job balancing scoring and setting the table for his teammates.
And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. Here's Mitchell. Gobert inside. He's against Ayton. Drops in the three.
My goodness, Donovan Mitchell from another zip code. This guy opens the rest of the floor.
Outside Booker. Down low. And stolen by Gobert. Out on his own on the break. And there's Mitchell on the assist from Gobert. Mitchell's got 5.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Paul passes to Aiden. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Well, look at the fluidity in the screen and roll. DeAndre Ayton, so good at taking what he sees in these sets.
Pass to Mitchell. From deep.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth.
And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Booker, pass to Johnson. There's the screen by Johnson to the inside. It's blocked by Gobert.
9'9" standing reach. Rudy Gobert twice on the pipes.
Back to Mitchell. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovic set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
For 3, Booker. The shot misses. So Utah will take it the other way. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
What an athletic lineage for Mike Conley. Of course, Mike Sr., triple jump gold medalist at the 92 games. Mike Conley, for over a decade, has been a tremendous NBA player.
Now here's Booker. Fires from deep. And the Suns miss again.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Back to Mitchell. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Johnson with a bucket.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Utah leading. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now Conley. Right side Mitchell. Double team on Mitchell. O'Neal on the wing. 5 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Mitchell misses. It's Booker on the wing. And so it's Utah up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period.
All right, Lakers coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Don Chaser.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Utah.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
So the Utah 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5, down low. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Jazz on offense. They've led by as many as 11. And it's Mitchell penetrating. And Mitchell with the slam.
Well, the dribble drive game of Donovan Mitchell will keep defenders guessing. Boy, you've got to deal with every aspect of an offensive arsenal with this guy.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
To a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness, but that's 2 fouls already. Take a step back.
Conley against Paul. Now here's Conley, guarded closely. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Quarter number 2, we're just over a minute of play. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Donovan Mitchell with a board. And for the Jazz, they're shooting the rock at 58%. Pass to Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Wow, love the power and the strength of Bogdanovich on that strong finish.
Paul against Conley. Out left to the wing. From deep, Johnson. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Here's O'Neal. This one for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Paul finds Booker. Back to Paul. Now Ayton. Defended by Bogdanovich. Ayton inside. Bogdanovich on him. 5 on the clock. Here's a 3 from Paul. The rebound by the Jazz.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Pass to O'Neal, and the ball out of play. The Suns will have it. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Pass to Conley. Three-pointer. Sinks it from distance. Conley's got 8.
Well, just such a smooth, pretty lefty stroke. That 3-point opportunity for Mike Conley. Yes, sir.
Ayton, the screen on Mitchell. Booker attacking. And Gobert with a block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. There's 1:54 left to play in the half. Bridges passes to Ayton. Shot clock at 6. He takes it in. Blocked again!
They really need to refresh their offensive strategy. Their shooting has been held to a very low percentage.
Jazz ball.
1:41 left in the first half. Right side, Bogdanovich. Over Johnson. Bogdanovich, no good.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Booker's got his second basket of the game.
When you're a player like Devin Booker, whether you're playing with the ball or in this instance without, your instinct is, I'm going to rise and fire on the catch.
Now here's Conley. Give him 8. Outside Mitchell. Fires the 3. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 3 assists tonight.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own 3. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
Paul against Mitchell. Paul passes to Booker. Booker missing again.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Phoenix has gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. Here's Johnson. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. 5 points in the game.
Well, Devin Booker known as a scorer, but this guy is able to put it on time and on target.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Outside Mitchell. The 3 is up. Again, the miss by Mitchell.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
Well, after hitting 0 from distance in the first, that's his second make this quarter.
Conley against Paul. Outside Mitchell. From 9 feet out. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. The clock runs out, and we are headed to half. And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Torrey Craig out there with Jay Crowder. Then there's JaVale McGee. Then it's Aaron Holiday. And it's Shaman in at the 2. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Clarkson outside. And Grant, you played almost 2 decades in the league. What do you think some of the biggest highlights in your career were?
Really just, playing on some great teams with great players, the relationships, the experiences. I didn't win an NBA championship, but I am more than blessed with having an incredible 19-year career.
And McGee with the stuff.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Holiday. Gay, the pass to Whiteside. From 10 feet away. No good there. Oh, great D that time from Craig. Shaman into the lane. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
There's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Now here's Holiday. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. 6 to shoot. It's Shaman on the wing. Back to Holiday. Let's go with a 3. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Holiday. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line, a chance at a three-point play.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Now here's Holiday. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Whiteside. Here's Alexander Walker. Some solid defense from Holiday.
Jazz foul. Nikhil Alexander Walker. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
The Suns have gone 3 of 3 in this second half.
You know, anticipation is a huge part of defense, and he played it perfectly right there.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Shamet. He's got 5. And here's Holiday. Gay with the defensive effort.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the point.
First one falls for him.
Juan Hernan Gomez at the line for 2.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Left side Holiday. McGee. To stop the run. The rebound by Whiteside.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Here's Hernan Gomez.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. 1:36 left in the third quarter. Here's Holiday, and it's blocked by Whiteside. It's a 3-on-3 fast break from deep. Gay can't get it to drop, and Phoenix will come the other way. Crowder right side. Back to Shamet. The 3. And again, it's the Suns missing. And 1:01 left in the third quarter. And that one drops.
Jordan Clarkson showing he's capable of finishing inside.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
It's Holiday with a drive. And Holiday powers it home.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Now here's Conley. Give him 8 points now. Gobert with a screen on Holiday. Down low. Tipped. And now the Suns fast break. Craig, he's open. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. 27 seconds left in the third quarter. Mitchell with the ball. 15 seconds left to play in the third. Picked by Bogdanovich. Just 4 to shoot to the paint. And now the Suns fast break. And so it's Utah closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And their defense has stood out. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Here's Conley. So the Utah 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul.
That's his first personal
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Mitchell against Booker. Beyond the arc. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 11 from deep. Johnson. Rebound, Utah.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Out to the right wing. Gobert finds Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. The kick out to Conley. Releases. That one off the back iron and out. And the Suns shooting 40% so far in this one. Booker for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Well, this is very much the definition of a shooting guard. Booker always looking to rise and fire from range.
Outside Mitchell. Tries to break his ice. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Back to Johnson. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Pass to Mitchell from the arc. Unable to get that one. And Phoenix the other way now. Outside Johnson. Back to Booker. Johnson with it. Ayton, a screen on Conley. To the inside. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Outside Mitchell. Driving to the basket. And Mitchell with the slam.
Boy, if he's got momentum, you better step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup.
Conley against Paul. Outside for Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Booker's got 6 points in the quarter.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Conley against Paul. Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Booker against Mitchell from 8 feet. The shot's good.
Donovan Mitchell.
And the Jazz lead by 6.
Well, you get a sense of the touch that Donovan Mitchell has as part of his arsenal. Inside the painted area, he can finish with either hand. That's a pretty play.
Now here's Paul. Clock at 6. Back to Booker. The Suns need to get off a shot. Outside Johnson, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. The Jazz have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Conley against Paul. There's a minute 26 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to O'Neal. The shot off that time. And Phoenix the other way now. Ball finds Ayton. Outside Johnson. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Outside Mitchell. Here he goes. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns on offense. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. And they'll keep possession for 3. Bridges. Pass to Ayton. Left side Paul. Inside. Tries yet again. And it goes. As the official calls the foul. Count it. And he'll shoot one more at the line.
Mike Conley.
I think what you like most about DeAndre Ayton is probably how efficient he is on the offensive end. Now, obviously, the next step, he's got to raise his game and defensive intensity on that end of the floor.
Outside Mitchell. All alone. Money.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game. while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
For three, Booker misses there.
I'll tell you, Mitchell locked in on the defensive end.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it